Good morning and happy Wednesday. Today on your Wednesday, it's yet another First Alert weather day. We have a lot to get into today, at least in terms of weather, because we have red flag warnings, we have air quality alerts, we also have some heat advisories for the Front Range, and we could even see a few storm cells. So first things first, breaking apart those red flag warnings for our First Alert weather day. Red flag warnings are expected to last not only through today, but all the way through your Friday. And we're expecting to see a lot of different weather mixed in here. We will see weather which is favorable of either sparking new fires or spreading some of those pre-existing fires out of control. So that means western Colorado and eastern Utah are seeing humidity levels anywhere between 3 to 9%. Our air is incredibly dry, and that also means our wind gusts, or our wind speeds on average, should be around 10 to 15 miles an hour. The wind gusts, on the other hand, could be anywhere between 30 to 35 miles an hour consistently across all of our counties. And that's an issue because that dry air brushing against that dry ground could cause some friction and or start a fire. We could also fuel more oxygen to pre-existing fires, so those things are definitely an area of concern. But we also have air quality and health advisory alerts. The Dove Creek area and Kkco, Colorado, all experiencing an air quality alert. This particular alert expires around 9 a.m., but it will likely be renewed. There's an active fire in this area, which is definitely producing a lot of smoke. But there are a few other fires a little bit closer to Grand Junction, which are producing a lot of smoke as well, and we are transporting that smoke pretty far into neighboring counties. Active wildfires in the Garfield and Rio Blanco County areas are going to bring smoke to Routt County, the Grand County, Eagle County, Rio Blanco County, Garfield County, Gilpin County, and Clear Creek. So that is a lot of different areas bothered by wildfire smoke today, extending as far as Vail and Glenwood Springs, all the way up to Steamboat Springs. So we are watching and again advising that if you are bothered by the wildfire smoke, experiencing any symptoms, spend a little bit more time inside today just to protect your body and your health. But if we break down what's coming up next in terms of wind, our forecasted wind gusts will skyrocket later this afternoon, just like we talked about. An average of 20 to 24 mile per hour gusts should be seen anywhere between 1 to 4 p.m. and in some cases, some of those gusts could burst all the way up to 35 miles an hour. So be aware of that and be prepared for that if you are outside later this afternoon. But a ton of the wildfires we have seen have been started by lightning strikes. And you might be thinking, well, we haven't had any thunderstorms. And today we're seeing something that we've seen a lot over the last several weeks. Very, very small storm cells with the potential to drop or have dry lightning, no rain, just lightning, and they move across the western half of Colorado and up in the high country ever so slightly, and they're pretty discreet. They don't usually bother anyone or produce any significant rain, but the potential for lightning is there, and that reoccurs around dinner time tonight. So we'll continue to watch that along with the rest of the fire danger causes. But 99 degrees in Grand Junction today turns to 101 in Delta, 94 in the Montrose area, and about 95 in Cortez. And your low temperatures, 69 in Grand Junction, 62 in Delta, 63 in Montrose, and about 56 in Cortez. 7-day forecasts do not consist of absolutely any moisture, unfortunately. We're getting to 99 degrees today and we'll continue to warm up, but by the weekend we cool down ever so slightly. That light cool down this weekend isn't actually worth anything to us because it doesn't do much good, but again, we do cool down just a little bit going into the weekend. And Montrose is really warm today with high wildfire risk, a lot of wind, and in the mid-90s. The Delta area is also really warm today. There are triple-digit temperatures Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with some sun and some clouds, but a lot of wind, risking wildfire conditions. And then lastly, you're looking at the Cortez area. Cortez is expected to see 95 degrees on your Wednesday, Thursday 97, Friday 95, and wildfire smoke is certainly present.